Okay, so we all know that getting a monitor that you can see in bright sunlight is going to cost you a little bit of dough. But not only that, sometimes monitors in and of themselves can just be a little bit too big and cumbersome and might not be suitable for every situation that you're in. Sure, you could just use your LCD screen or your electronic EVF, but sometimes those even still are hard to see in bright sunlight. And they're typically not going to give you all of the pro exposure and framing tools that you're used to when you're using a monitor. And so that is where this little guy comes in. This is the Portkeys Leye EVF, and today I'm going to be showing you how I use this EVF and rig up my cameras so that I can shoot more easily outdoors. And not only that, but EVFs can also provide another form of contact which can actually help you get a lot more stable shots. So real quick, Portkeys did send this out to me to review, but they're not paying me or telling me to say anything nice about this EVF. This is going to be my honest opinion, and I'm going to say what I want. And one more thing, this video is actually brought to you by my Patreon supporters. All of these awesome people support me on Patreon and help me keep pumping out these videos every single week. So if you'd like to join them, no pressure, but there's a link to my Patreon in the description below. I do bonus videos there. I've been doing some live streams, and you'll also get any of my $5 LUTs for free. So yeah, you can go check out my Patreon in the description below. Thank you to everyone who is supporting me. Here I have my Panasonic S5, which is what we will be rigging out today. I have this little adjustable monitor mount attached to the front. So what I'm gonna do is attach the Leye EVF, which I have right here. I'm gonna put it on the far left so that I have a little bit more range this way. There we go. And now we have the Leye EVF connected to my small rig cage for the S5. Now we just have to figure out how to power it. So this doesn't have an internal battery, so you have to power the EVF with an external battery. So there's a few different ways you can do it. You can obviously do it with the V mount, but I'm gonna try to make this rig as small and compact as I possibly can. I don't wanna have a big V mount system. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna use Sony MPF batteries. So what I have here is a little solution that I came up with. This is a small rig Sony MPF battery plate, and it has a 12 volt out and a 7.4 volt out, which the EVF only needs 7.4 volts. So I have it attached to this little swivel monitor mount. What's kind of cool is that since this small rig top handle has a cold shoe on the end, I can just slide it right in, tighten it down, and now I have an external battery solution that I can power my EVF with. And I have an external EVF that has all the pro features that I need. Put it up to my eye, get another nice point of contact. I mean, this is absolutely solid. And it's a really nice, small, but efficient setup. And we did it without having to use V-mount batteries. Don't get me wrong, I love my V-mount batteries for all my lights and stuff like that, but when it comes to rigging out a camera, I try to keep it as compact as possible. So this Leye EVF by Portkeys is gonna run you about $399, which I understand is a little bit on the pricey side for a lot of us budget-conscious filmmakers. But here's the deal. This is a piece of gear that can actually grow with you, and you can keep for a really long time regardless of what camera you're using. So yeah, some of my favorite features about this little EVF is that you have all of your function buttons right up here. Obviously this isn't a touch screen because you can't actually access the screen. This loop doesn't come off, and it's really easy to navigate the menu with these buttons right here, and then you have all your function buttons on top for your most used features. Again, this is really reminiscent to my beloved Portkeys P6, which I use for my YouTube videos a lot. It basically has all the same features that you'll find in the Portkeys P6, but again, it's like shrunken down into this little tiny EVF. And what's also pretty cool is that it's got a NATO rail on the bottom that can make it easier for you to attach it onto different parts of your rig. There's 3/4 20s on the bottom. And what's also pretty cool is it's got a built-in diopter, so you can adjust it depending on how your eyesight is. And this little eyepiece here, it protects the actual lens, so you're never gonna have the sun get through here and, you know, magnify and toast your LCD screen on the inside. But also there's a little piece of Velcro right here that if you take the little protective cover, it just attaches right there to a piece of Velcro so it stays out of your way and you're not going to lose it. So overall, not every filmmaker is going to need a piece of gear like this. And I feel like if you're someone who finds themselves filming in a lot of bright situations and you just really want that extra point of contact where you wouldn't have that if you're using like a super bright external like 5-inch monitor, this is a really good piece of kit to have. You still have all of your exposure tools like false color, zebras, focus peaking. You got your frame guides for 2:1, 235:1, whatever. You have all of the essential pro tools that you need to in this little EVF, but it also provides another point of contact on your rig. And if you're someone who, has maybe come from like the C100s or the C300s and you just really miss having a good quality EVF, for about $400, this is a really good option for you. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed that really quick video on this Portkeys Leye EVF. And yeah, if you'd like to check it out, I'll have a link to this in the description below, as well as the other pieces of gear that I use to put together my rig with this little EVF. Anyways, thank you so much for stopping by and watching another one of my videos. If you enjoyed this video, it'd be really cool if you hit the like button. And if you enjoy my content, it'd be awesome if you subscribed. If you'd like to check out more of my videos, you can click on either side of my face. Once again, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll catch you all next time. Later.